Let's talk. I think I actually did this before, or I think it actually was one of those canned videos that never really got to see the light of day. Anyways, back to the topic of Netflix, a hero. Now, I've read a lot of people saying stuff, and I heard lots of people saying stuff of how Netflix doesn't do that. That's not what Netflix intends to do. But sadly, Netflix, you have two freaking examples of you being a freaking damn hero. Number one, Arrested Development. So Arrested Development was originally a Fox TV show. Yes, right. It was on Fox. But Fox in the second season, I think it was second season, they canceled it. And then Netflix got to have it and it got a brand new season. And I'm like, you're telling me you guys aren't heroes and yet you just did this. I'm sorry, but you guys are freaking damn heroes. I'm sorry. You kind of are heroes. And then we get to the second one. And the second one is none other than Young Justice. Yet again, Young Justice got canceled. Well, that one got canceled abruptly. And it sucks. It freaking damn sucks. Especially where you had one person who actually leaked that, yeah, Wally West would have returned. Some way, shape, or form, Wally West would actually have came back. But instead, that popularity, that nice little nod of just saying, everyone, come on, Root, go for it, get season 3. And it didn't happen until some years later. I mean, let's see. Yeah, about 4 years later, and it's counting because it's in development right now. But we're getting Young Justice season 3. Awesome. Can't wait to see Static Shock in that. So you really can't say that Netflix isn't a hero. Here's the one that I really want them to do because it makes perfect sense. Sadly, CW Seed/CW actually just showed that, yeah, we have the series. Which I'm like, oh, damn. But anyways, let's give you a nice little brief of the story of what happened here. So Spike TV decided to say, hey, we can get a Marvel character. He did movies. He did lots and lots of movies. Why don't we make a TV show? And, well, technically kind of like what the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in 2001 did. They actually based themselves loosely on the first movie. And chances are they were going to push off and continue on into different stories, season after season. But sadly, when it comes to Spike TV, this show was treated as the same treatment as Supergirl. The fact of it's a good show, but you guys are cheap bastards and you decided to say, no, we're not going to continue because it costs too much to make. You can't do this. And that's when you guys decide to ditch and now it's forever dead. Of course, the story or the TV show in question, of course, if you could guess it, is Blade the series. Blade the series is a good candidate for Netflix to be a hero to. It makes perfect sense because Marvel is doing deals with you, right? And not to mention, this series was pretty good. This series was great. And to just be a hero and bring it back, it doesn't seem like a horrible problem. The only awesome part about this is the fact of because you have Marvel on your side. That means technically Marvel can get their hands on this Blade series, and this Blade series could actually become a true MCU Blade, meaning that he just slid in open, and there we go. That means that the guy who played as Blade, hopefully he's able to get casted again, is able to become the MCU Blade. We're just like, holy shit, who would have saw that coming? And there we go. You guys would be freaking damn heroes. You would take, well, this actual series become high. It's going to be even more lifted now because depending on if they actually would put it in MCU, then that means that this series has been risen into a better state than what it was and where they left it. Of course, side note is the fact of Listen, Spike TV, you already were bastard asses, considering right now you guys decide to say, oh, you need extra money for you to unlock our channel. The messed up part, just like what happened with freaking Young Justice and Green Lantern, is the fact of you guys couldn't think of how to get money out of this. Really? You couldn't really think of it? It's like, I think Marvel Legends was getting their start in 2006, but even so, it's like, yeah, you could have already started something like, okay, let's get Blade as Wesley Snipes, let's get this TV show Blade, and we'll make them exclusives. Yeah, and Walmart and Walgreens is like, yeah, you can get your money that way. I think people would consider, yeah, we really would like to have a Blade up in this piece. Because come on, Blade is still a Marvel character, and I would have to believe that somebody out there would like to have a Blade. And heck, there might even some people out there who would like Wesley Snipes, my man. And they most likely will have that Wesley Snipes figure right on their desk. Man. And here you guys go with no idea what the frick to do, and you just become freaking cheapos and say, oh, it's too much to make. I'm sorry to tell you this, but Netflix, you are a freaking damn hero. You can become more. You can do things. You can save TV shows. I know. You have to be careful, though, because there's some TV shows that are better left dead. That makes sense. They're better left dead, and I can understand that. But there's other TV shows that deserve it. It's like if you see TV shows that get canceled and it's no fair, you should come to their rescue. Blade the series is one of those. Green Lantern animated series is one of those. I think even maybe Beware the Batman, maybe that's one of those. Of course, as you can see, I'm talking about superhero shows, and I could talk about Powerless, but sadly, Powerless was just too much of what the heck humor that I can't even protect it. I'm sorry, but Powerless, even though it's I'm sorry, Powerless deserves to get killed. I'm sorry. It deserves to get taken to the corner and shot. Not to mention, you guys could kind of sort of get Batman Beyond started again. I know that's too much to ask. I understand that one's too much to ask, but I think you could do it if you want to. I think you could. And not to mention, what about the Haunting Hour? That one deserves to be saved. That one definitely deserves to be saved. But, well, thank you, Hub. Or thank you, whoever was a bastard. And I think it was Hasbro. It was either Hasbro or the other idiot. And one of them backed out, and that's what happened, is that they got dissolved because one of them decided to say, I quit. Kind of like what happened with Fox Kids. Really sucks. Bottom line, Netflix, I think, actually can be a hero. The sucky part is that they're fighting to not be a hero. They're fighting their best to not be a hero. But it seems to me that they should become heroes. They really should. And if they become heroes, I think lots more people will watch. And of course, I do have many other videos that talks about how Netflix could actually help the Power Ranger brand. Will they actually happen? Sadly, it will be a major no. But I will say one thing. If they did do this plan that I have right here in the videos, it would actually get more people to support, and more people who actually like Power Rangers, especially those who actually are like, man, Power Rangers suck these days. For kids, they say. Come on. And, well, they can actually get the skip season. Oh, I'm talking too much. Anyways, check those videos out if you actually want to know more about idea that I have.